Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here, man. Let's give a round of applause for the OKC Thunder, the Houston Rockets working together to get this garbage person out of the NBA. Let's read it from Woj. The Houston Rockets are trading guard No Name and 2 future second-round picks to the OKC Thunder, who are waiving No Name immediately. Thunder are sending the Rockets Victor Oladipo and Jeremiah Robinson-Earl in the transaction. It continues to say that the Thunder are acquiring a 2027 second-round Minnesota pick and a 2028 second-round Milwaukee pick in the deal. No Name, we already know his circumstance, man. And OKC is essentially buying the 2 picks and releasing No Name. Thunder will have to pay the $16.9 million guarantee left on No Name's contract as they waive them. OKC gathered 4 second-round picks in acquiring and moving Oladipo's $9.5 million expiring deal this offseason. OKC has 15 first-round and 22 second-round picks. Okay, so I think the first thing, that's important to note here is that there was really nothing based off of the NBA contracts and how they're written up and that the NBA could do to not pay the $16.9 million. Like, when it comes down to it, a contract is a legal documentation based off of the clauses and things that are signed at that point of time. Now, there can be some arguments if there should be some sort of like amendment rule to circumstances like this going on in which you can negate a contract in the future payment of it, because think about your job. Like, if you were to do something heinous, you get fired on the spot, and that's that, right? But yeah, when you sign a contract for the future, you're kind of estimating into the future that said person is not going to be completely garbage and do things like this, right, man? But I will say here, when you look at the OKC Thunder, they are taking on that $16.9 million deal. They got some picks out of it, but this team, like look at the salaries, guys. The highest paid player is Davis Bertans, right? Actually, how much? I'm sorry, Shea. Of course, Shea got paid as he should have. But beyond Shea and Bertans' contract, like, this team is extremely young. A lot of rookie deals with Chet, J Dub, J Will, all those guys, man. But what I'm excited about is the Houston Rockets, because what a fantastic replacement for this team. I've been pretty high on the Houston Rockets this offseason. There might need to be some growing steps along the way. Because, initially with No Name no longer being part of the team, Amin Thompson, you could kind of expect him to take on a bigger role within the second unit, assuming he doesn't start, which based off the depth chart here, he's not going to start. But yeah, so Thompson could be like that kind of backup combo guard that I was expecting No Name to be before all this went down. But you add Victor Oladipo into that too, man, and not only is Oladipo going to be a great mentor for Amin Thompson, he's also, a guy that can come on this Rockets team and give them some additional just leadership and mentorship for some of these young players. So I think it's definitely a great scenario. Now, there could be a case where maybe Oladipo gets bought out or something and goes to a different team. But if I'm the Houston Rockets, not so fast. I'm kind of seeing what I have here first before I decide to get rid of them. So, big time W in that regard. As far as the other player they got, he's not even part of the depth chart here, so I don't really see him really playing at all, man. But this Rockets team, you guys are set up for your own success. Like, whatever you want your future to be as far as what this team could do next season, there's some good pieces here, man. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith, Alpi. That second unit, man. I mean, yeah, you got Amin as the backup point guard. I would slip Oladipo into the 2 there. Bullocks with the shooting. Tari Eason, who was one of the most underrated draft picks, what was it, last season? Then you got Jock Landale as a fine backup center man. You got Bobby on the team. Like, it's a good squad. Actually, I'm probably replacing Reggie Bullock. I'm playing Cam Whitmore, man. If I'm the Houston Rockets, I think I want to hold him back. I would play him over Reggie Bullock. Or I guess, like I said too, they could just buy out Oladipo, and then you can have Reggie at the 2, Cam at the 3, Amin at the point guard spot, something like that, man. But what do you guys all think about this trade? Let me know in the comment section below. I think it's great news. I think it's definitely a win-win scenario where taking on that $16.9 million deal, it's not going to hurt the OKC Thunder at all. and they get picks out of it, and Victory gets to go to a scenario where maybe there's more playing time available, man. So that's all we got for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.